of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 30, past the 20, touchdown, Cowboys. That's going to be a 103-yard kickoff return. What a run, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
50 seconds to Mike. Let's go, let's go. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check 26. Bang out, bang out, bang, bang. 14, run it.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Gators. Joker.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 61. Matchbox light. Get it.
Elliott running right. And an alley to run. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Dorian O'Daniel, 3rd-round pick in 2018, made the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Come get some.
Here's Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Seahawks take over
Let's go.
at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Wilson to throw. Steps away to his left. It's caught at the 10. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Over 30 yards there. And 1st downs on 3 consecutive plays now. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It'll be a loss of 1, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the 2nd drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Watch the
Now Elliott. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Single, 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 single. Key in 21, key in 21. Watch tight end. Hey, orbit.
Operating from the gun, Costello. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. The 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
1st down, Seahawks.
On 1st down, Wilson. He's able to find Wallace. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. And an alley to run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. This time, Wilson will throw. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. He is going to find Hill here. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28.
Gain of 12. And the Seahawks 1st down.
Go. 56. Mike's 56. Hey, that's scared. Look for 56. Mike, 56.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. They complete it to Hill. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And a nice gain at 21 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Wilson will throw again. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
First and 10 at the 15 line.
Just like that. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Right there.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On second down, it's Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here we go, dude. Here I come. Here I come.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Get off the field, D.
To throw is Wilson. Going to throw again. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Throwing is Wilson. Going deep for Hopkins. He's got a man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DeAndre Hopkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Now Myers for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So we have come to halftime in what's already a two-touchdown game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Flag 90. 56 is the mic. Get your swerve on.
Now a play fake here on first down. It's Kelsey on the ground. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Wilson now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. It's Hill, complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. A give to Camaro running right. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That one a first down pickup of 8. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Now Russell Wilson appears to be shaken up. And you know they're holding their breath over on that sideline. He's still down. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Ready?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back-to-back good plays, have them on the move on first down. Now a give, right side. Elliott. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down.
Hey, wahoo! 50, Mike's 50. I'm coming. Yep. You must now.
Back to throw. Costello. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Had to pass there. Third and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for third and short, because when it's third and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Let's go. Hey, high 7. Mike 52. Mike 52. I'm on. Let's go.
On first down, Costello. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Nicole Hardman, a touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
But one of the things you like about a zone read play that has an option component to it is that it gives you plenty of different ways to go. On this one, though, I'm not sure they chose the right one. Maybe they should have pitched it out on this one because that play was absolutely swallowed up.
Well, they had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
He's checking. 14.
To throw again. Wilson gets this one to Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle. To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Arlington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
14,
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson got his man there. It's Wallace complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. This is caught, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. The extra point now coming from Myers. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Oh, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw. Here we go. Check, lucky. 80 weapons.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Go. Give me that ball. Now. Be careful.
From the gun, Costello. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the former 1st-round pick, Demarius Randall. And the return will stop right around the 25. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
16 yards. 1st down, Seahawks.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Now Wilson throwing again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
56.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson being chased out left. Now he'll square up and throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Costello completes it to Hardman. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.